I'm delighted to speak at the 40-year celebration of the European Environment Bureau. I believe EEB has played a tremendous role in making Europe the environmental champion of the world, and we need to recognize the role that has been played in the past, particularly as the challenges of the future are going to be enormous. The session is about whether it is enough for us to take incremental steps or we need to take a leapfrog towards a new paradigm of growth without pollution. And I believe Europe will have to play a very big role in translating this leapfrog for the entire world in the coming years. But this will also require Europe to do things with a difference. In the past, Europe has been an environmental leader because it has had the technology and the money to be able to move to implement the environmental policies of different countries. But these environmental policies have been based on the principle of incremental action. So you have gone from cleaning your fuel from Euro 1 to now Euro 5, and you will have Euro 6 very soon. But we have also found that each time you have cleaned up your fuel or your vehicle technology, you have invested huge amount of money in doing so. It has only meant that Europe has stayed behind the problem, because you have fixed perhaps the issue of respiratory suspended particulate matter, RSPM, but then you find that you have a problem of NOx. And as you fix the problem of NOx, you have a new problem of ultra-fine particles. So in that way, the world remains one step, or perhaps many steps, behind the problem that it is solving. And that has been the incremental route to environmental protection till now. This will have to change. We need to find that leapfrog option, particularly because that is going to be the challenge for the developing world. So if Europe wants to remain the leader, the countries to whom we will look forward to for the new directions of environmental protection, then you will have to partner with us in finding that leapfrog option. When Delhi moved to compressed natural gas, it took a leapfrog option not to clean up diesel, but to change its fuel itself. Today, Delhi is realizing that it is not enough. We don't have the money, we don't have the technology to keep cleaning up our air through incremental steps. We will remain many steps behind the problem. So we need to find a complete paradigm which changes patterns of mobility itself. So instead of cleaning up fuel step by step, can we make sure that we reduce the need for driving in our cities so that we move people and not cars? And that's the leapfrog that we are desperately trying to work on. But in this, we are finding one major problem where all our countries, policymakers will ask, but what about the rest of the world? Where is their leapfrog option going to be? And that is why we need partnerships. We need new partnerships which will teach our countries the value of leapfrog. It will also find routes to environmental sustainability that are both affordable and sustainable. Because one of the biggest challenges in the world today is that we cannot do environmental protection by investing high-cost technologies in cleaning up, particularly when the demands of such large numbers of people exist. We need to find ways of making environmental protection itself cheaper, much more affordable, which means finding new methods of doing that big dance ahead, that big leap ahead, so that we can actually find ways of living within the Earth's resources and not destroying it.